Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Colleagues, members of this body, I must ask each and every one of you, where's the trust? Where's the trust? I also must ask colleagues, where's the respect for the Constitution? Colleagues, I must ask, what's the thought behind punishing colleagues like children? Is it to be hurtful? But more importantly, we all know it's unnecessary. Punishing. That word bothers me tremendously. I'm neither child nor a runaway slave. I don't need to be punished. Now, I must ask my sensible Republicans, doesn't the minority party have rights? Or is there a sense of feeling of superiority? I must ask myself and ask you, how can you smile in a colleague's face and stab them in the freaking back? How can you do that? I must ask, where are the leaders in the majority party? Where y'all at? Those that stand up for right and the rights of others and not try to suppress and hurt others. Where you at, leaders? I haven't seen y'all all session. As we talked about the quorum break, it was positioned as folks running away. But we know the real issue is to let America know that democracy is under attack. And it's under attack by an oppressive regime that believes they can suppress and scare everybody. But I want to let y'all know this. You can put a fine, a dime, or a nickel. When the time is right, I'm going to use my constitutional right to say this place smells so bad because it's not respecting one's right under the Constitution that we must lead. I must ask, when will my colleagues in this House stop dancing in the end zone? You know, I come from a sports family. If you won something, you shouldn't have to cheat. When you won something and you're in the majority, really what you should do is show a little class and understand that there's two sides. And we play fair. We don't try to cheat. The word punish. Really? You're going to punish me for doing my constitutional right or using my constitutional right? You're going to treat me less than because you're in the majority rather than understanding fair debate, fair dialogue, and interaction is what we're supposed to do as leaders? Colleagues, I will give you these words of wisdom. Watch what you do. I was taught when a person think they're digging a hole for you, they got to watch out because most likely they're going to fall in it. And as we pray together every morning and say we love the Lord, then you know these words, do unto others as you have them do unto you. And when you can't do that in this body, that tells me you're truly not worthy. You're not worthy of sitting in these seats. So colleagues, grow up.
Mr. Speaker,
Mr. Money, for what purpose?
will the gentlelady yield for questions?
Will the lady yield for questions?
Yeah, I yield for your question.
The lady yields.
I heard you say you don't want to hear the word punishment. Are you okay with the word penalties?
I am, and sanctions.
Okay. Penalties exist in the Constitution. That a smaller number of the House may compel the attendance of absent members in such manner and under such penalties as each House may provide. Is this H.R. 128 doing anything other than amending what penalties may be provided in the future if people, regardless of the reason, decide not to show up for work?
We were working every day for our constituents. And
Well-
that's the thing you need. You want me to answer, right?
I understand.
So you wait on my answer.
Okay.
Okay? We were working every day and talking to our constituencies and resolving constituency cases. Okay? We working every day to try to save democracy. We was working every day to tell people what was happening here. We was working every day to make sure people see what's happening in the Texas House under a rigged gerrymandering mapping because you want to respond and bow down to what's happening in D.C.
Ms.
So
Gervin-Hawkins,
yes, we were working.
Ms. Gervin-Hawkins, every day that you were in Chicago or New York or California or wherever you may have been and the other quorum breakers were, we were here as called by the governor, as required by the Constitution, to do the will of the people of Texas.
Is the will of the people to be mean, ugly?
We were not
and
mean or
try
ugly.
to
We were
be
present.
able to hurt people? Is that the will of the people? I doubt it.
Ms. Gervin-Hawkins,
Call your names, put you on social media, put a bounty on your head. That's the will of the people. Put your address and post that.
I haven't asked you a question yet, but we were not doing those things. We were here ready to vote on the things that were on the call, taking time away from our families, taking time away from our business to do the work of the people of Texas.
Don't you think we were taking away time from our families? Some of us as caregivers, we left our jobs, okay? We left our homes, all of that, because we know what was happening was wrong.
And walked out on the responsibilities required by you under the Constitution to show up when we were in
We
session.
took up the responsibility when we shined the light. We showed America what Texas was up to, which was trying to rig the system and cheat on an upcoming election.
And you
That's
used,
what we were doing.
You used the rules allowed to do so, and we have a right to change the rules to make it more painful if that happens in the future under such penalties as the House may provide.
If y'all wanted to change the rules, you would have took up that flood issue, because that was the most important issue, because people died.
We
okay?
took it up.
That's what should have been
We
taken up
took it up.
first.
We passed it.
If y'all
It
was
would've-
serious, if y'all was serious,
Members, please maintain proper decorum.
if you were serious, that would have been the first item of business, is dealing with the flood and the fact that young people passed away.
Mr. Speaker,
That would have been priority.
Mr. Money, for what purpose?
will the gentlelady yield for questions?
Yes, sir.
The lady yields.
Would we not have passed that flood legislation more quickly if there had been a quorum here to do the business of the people of Texas?
We should have, that first week we came back. All right, it was 2 weeks we were here. We should have passed that flood bill as soon as we hit this floor. That's what should have happened.
We have hearings. We
No,
have time
you
to
know
draft
what?
documents.
The flood bill was held hostage because of a bigger agenda.
It
that
was held
we shed
hostage
the
for
light
3
on.
weeks while y'all were in Chicago not doing the work that was called on you to do here.
Representative Money, you know what? What's so sad about that is that you may believe that, you know? That's what's so sad about it. The reality is nothing should prevent this House taking care of that flood issue up front. Nothing.
And yet you did.
As a matter of fact, there's enough money in the governor's pocketbook that a check could have been written right away. So,
The members will confine their remarks to the resolution before the body.
all right, the resolution is, sir, any other questions?
No questions this time. Thank
I
you.
didn't think so.